In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to start a marketing business for small business. Hey, it's Tobey here from trainingbusinesspros.com. Thanks for joining me. I've been running my own agency for many years, and I've got some pretty good insights on how to start your own marketing business. In fact, I've got 6 things that are absolutely critical for you to start that business and be successful at it. And by the time you get to the end of this video, you'll have a very clear understanding of what you need to do next and entirely to get that business started and, of course, make it successful. Let's get started. Okay, so today we're talking about how to start a marketing business for small business. And a marketing business is literally someone who helps other small businesses get more business. And so for that, you're going to need these 6 things in order to start and be successful at that business. Let's dive in. Here's number 1. Pick a niche market. So that means that it's a lot easier for you to help market businesses that are essentially in the same business than it is for you to pick several different businesses. There's a couple of reasons for this. The first one is that whatever works for one of those businesses is going to work for another one. In fact, I've been doing a lot of marketing for clinics, such as anti-aging clinics or dental clinics. And the marketing strategies that I use for those clinics is duplicatable many different times. And it's a lot easier to do that because you don't have to start thinking up new things to help small business. It's just, whatever worked for them is going to work for them, and let's just go and do that over and over. Rinse and repeat is a great strategy. The other reason is that you start to build a reputation in that marketplace. For example, let's say you pick cars or the auto industry, or let's say car dealerships. That's a network, and they talk, and whatever works for, say, one GM dealership in this town is going to work for the other GM dealership in the other town. And that helps both of them. So that's a great strategy. Pick a niche market and stick to it. Now, if you want to specialize in a couple of different ones, that's fine too. But it's certainly a lot easier to just pick a few and focus on that. All right, let's move on to number 2. And this one's really important. Once you pick that market, start making some how-to videos about some of the things that you do to help those businesses. So for example, if you specialize in search engine optimization, make a video about how you do that and some of the results that you get. Once businesses see that, they go, oh, it looks like you know what you're talking about. That makes total sense to me. Plus, you're communicating in a professional manner. They're going to think, oh, you must be some kind of expert in your industry. I'm going to give you a call and make an appointment for a consult. Making videos, of course, for whatever you do takes a little bit of strategy and a little bit of investment, but I think it's well worth it in the beginning, especially when you're trying to find new clients. So get your name out there, get the videos done well, and it will serve you well. Let's move on to number 3. Once you've picked your niche business and once you've made a few videos about how you're going to help them, number 3 is you have to build your own professional website, so you're creating a landing zone for potential clients. Yes, they may find you on social media, they may find you on YouTube, but eventually they're going to make their way to your website to find out a little bit more about your business. So that website must focus on a couple of things. It must focus on the services that you provide, but more importantly, the outcomes that you're looking to create. So think about what small businesses want. Most of them want more business, which means more bums in seats, more people in the front door, more sales, and essentially you want to take new people and convert them into clients. So what are your conversion strategies? So if you put on your website that you have this case study where you helped company XYZ increase their incoming leads by 300% and you converted 5% of those into sales and what the numbers around that, then that's pretty impressive. So that's what your website should focus on. So these little case studies, you can even make videos about that, showcasing particular outcomes. Yes, very important. Let's move on to number 4. Once you've got all the first 3 in place, then start building your own mailing list. And for that, you're going to need a good CRM, customer relationship management software. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit, but essentially these companies, they're not going to be ready to just sign on the dotted line. You can't, in most cases, have just one simple conversation and expect them to just fork over $20,000 for a particular strategy. They're going to want some time to think about it. They're going to want to check with other companies. They're going to do their research and they're going to take their time. Small businesses tend to be nimble, but also there's revenue, cash flow problems that they all face, and they're going to take some time to make decisions. And maybe they don't have the cash to jump into your services today. So you want to stay in front of them. So that means get them on your own mailing list and email them frequently at first and then infrequently. So short-term nurture, then long-term nurture. I would say once the first 7 days has passed and you've sent 3 emails, then cut it down to maybe 1 a week or 1 every 2 weeks. And what should you send them? Send them more information about how you help businesses like theirs. Make some more video content. Talk about particular strategies and always keep the door open for them to make appointments so that you can consult with them. All right, building a mailing list, very, very important to the long-term effectiveness and growth of your own company. All right, let's move on to number 5. Get some reviews and some referrals. Reviews meaning likely Google reviews is a good place to start. So whatever clients you help in the beginning, make sure you give them a good reason to go to your Google business listing and just write a quick review and give you a star rating. That really goes a long way to helping you because you want to start making a trail of goodwill online, and Google reviews is a great place to start. If you want to do other reviews and testimonials on your own website or in social media, that's great, but I think Google reviews is probably the best place to start. In terms of referrals, if you're in that niche business, it's a lot easier to get referrals to other companies in other cities. But of course, if you're spreading your marketing out amongst all small businesses, then it might be a little harder to get referrals, but you can still ask for them. Now, of course, you really only want to ask for referrals from companies that you've actually helped, because someone who doesn't feel that great about your services is certainly not going to give you a good testimonial. So thanks for sticking around to hear number 6. This is the last one I have, and it's definitely the most powerful in helping you get your business off and running. And that is number 6, to join a certified partner program. So what is that? It's essentially software companies who build software for small business, things that help them. For example, there's WordPress plugins, and there's also CRMs, and I mean, all of this sort of software that helps companies do their business and helps them grow, creates systems and processes. So for example, I'm a certified partner for a couple of different CRM, customer relationship management software companies. First one is Groundhog. You can find them at groundhog.io. And then there's Infusionsoft, now known as Keep Max, and you can find them at keep.com. And in both of those programs, I get the privilege of working with other certified partners and learning from them. So again, there's a couple of real benefits to this. The first one is the training from the company itself on how to use their software, because of course that software has probably been installed in hundreds of, if not thousands of other companies. And there's a lot of experience there on how it works, how it runs, and how it can help you help small business market their stuff. The second thing is it's a network of individuals who can help you grow your business. And what I find is that a lot of these other companies that are partners, there's just sort of this understanding that we can help each other grow our businesses. because, they're all in different cities. Some of them may look at it like competition for themselves, but in most cases, it's not really like that. It's more like, how can we help you get started? So again, becoming a certified partner is important, again, for those two aspects. One, training to community and being involved in something that can really help you. Okay, so check out the certified partner programs for both of those companies that I mentioned. And of course, a lot of other companies have these programs as well. And that's one way that you can sort of jump the queue, get inside and be part of something. And there's a lot of good energy there as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions specifically about how to start and grow your marketing business for small business, please write them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. And if you want to tell me how well your marketing business is doing, that's great. And finally, head on over to trainingbusinesspros.com and we can start a conversation. It's absolutely free to do that. You can pick some time from my calendar and I'll see how I can help you. Have a great day.